Coming up on Mountain News this morning, last night a vigil honors a man shot and killed by police inside his home 1 year ago. And all charges against the man arrested after a deadly shooting have been dropped.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Welcome to Mountain News This Morning. I'm McKinley Calandrino here with you on this Wednesday, December 24th. The time is now 5:35. Let's check in with meteorologist Megan Desmall for a look at your forecast this morning. Megan, good morning. Merry Christmas Eve.
Merry Christmas Eve, and it's a little bit of a warm start to your Christmas, unfortunately. So if you're looking for a white Christmas, that won't be happening this year. We're talking temperatures in the 50s to start off your day. 57 right now in Jackson and Williamsburg, 48 in Jonesville, a tad chillier, and then 58 in Clintwood. So again, warm temperatures to start off the day, with just a little more warmth on the way as highs will get to the upper 50s and low 60s. But take a look towards our more southern counties, and you're going to see chances for mid-60s today. 66 is that forecast high in Somerset and Manchester. And it's going to be warm even as we're finishing off the week with some upper 60s on the way. Now let's talk about satellite and radar. Right now it's relatively calm, just seeing a little bit of some lingering showers this morning for our southern counties. We'll see that clear by about 8 o'clock. And then we're looking mostly dry and mostly cloudy throughout those daytime hours. But after the sun sets, we are looking at another chance for some scattered showers picking up, which will continue overnight and into your Christmas. McKinley.
Thank you, Megan. Yesterday marked 1 year since Doug Harless was shot and killed inside his home by London police. Kentucky State Police say officers there were attempting to serve a search warrant. During that attempt, troopers say officers knocked down Harless's door and then saw Harless armed with a gun. That's when police say one of the officers shot Harless. Investigators have remained tight-lipped since Harless's death, and as their case remains open, leaving the Harless family and the Laurel County community with many unanswered questions.
Nobody wants to get those answers to the people of London, Laurel County, the community, as well as the Harless family more than we do.
Through many open records requests, we've been able to piece together some of what may have happened 1 year ago last night. Court records show London police search was tied to stolen law equipment taken from property belonging to Laurel County Judge Executive David Westerfield. The man charged in that theft was arrested hours before Harless was killed. While the shooting happened at Harless's home of 511 Vanzant Road. In dispatch audio we obtained, dispatchers repeatedly say officers were serving a warrant at 489 Vanzant. The question has been raised whether officers were at the wrong home, but the only way to know for certain is by seeing the warrant. Our requests for it have been denied. As they wait for answers, the family has hired a team of attorneys.
This was a botched investigation, a violation of Mr. Harless's rights. They had no right to be on his property. They had no right to search his home. They certainly had no right to barge into his home and take his life.
A lawsuit has been filed against the City of London. The London Police Department and officers' dispatch records show were at Harless's home that night. As for criminal charges, the case is in the hands of a special prosecutor, Commonwealth's attorney for Russell and Wayne counties, Matthew Leverage. Harless's death has forever changed the Laurel County community. In the years since his death, a movement calling for justice for Harless has gained thousands of supporters. They've hosted regular protests and vigils honoring Harless. As Samantha Valentino shows us, supporters gathered in London to remember Doug and continue their fight for justice and answers in his case.
This cause is so important.
Justice for Doug. It's a message this community has repeated time and time again.
Everyone wants to see justice. We need it.
2 days before Christmas, London police officers surrounded the home of 63-year-old Doug Harless. State police say they were there serving a search warrant when officers knocked down Harless's door, saw him armed with a gun, and shot and killed him. Questions have been raised whether officers were at the wrong home that night, as dispatch audio says they were at 489 Vanzant Road, but the shooting happened at Harless's home, 511 Vanzant.
And I just could not imagine that being my front door.
1 year later, this community is still waiting for answers. That's why they've lined Main Street across the street from City Hall and the police department, hoping those in power will hear them.
I've been out here in the snow, the rain, the sleet. I've even been held on out here. This sign has been out here for 1 solid year on the sidewalk.
For William Eversole, the movement is about getting answers for his dear friend Doug, a man who he says would do anything for anyone, even a stranger.
If he saw somebody was in need, like groceries, he would anonymously send them a gift card from Kroger. He's just a good person that way.
Doug's story is one that's touched people across the country. Larry Mars has followed the case closely all the way from Utah.
Certainly a private citizen would be held way more accountable than we've seen so far, so we'll see what happens.
Jamie Burns knows Harless's daughter and has watched as the family continues to wait for justice with every day that passes.
We're hoping for change. We're hoping that this is the last person this happens to.
Are you confident that closure will ever come?
No. No, I'm not confident. I want to be. I want to think that an innocent man dying matters.
London police and London Mayor Randall Weddle say they want to get answers to the community, but they too are waiting for them as KSP's investigation into Harless's death remains open. Until then, this community has no plans of stopping until they see justice for Doug. In Laurel County, Samantha Valentino, WKYT.
We have more coverage of the Harless case on WYMT.com. All charges against the man arrested after a deadly shooting at the Kentucky State University campus 2 weeks ago have been dropped. That's after a grand jury's declined to indict Jacob Bard yesterday afternoon. Early testimony in the case revealed Bard had safety concerns for his son. Since that day, he maintained that he acted in self-defense.
I think any parent that can imagine being in those shoes would have done the exact same thing. And I think that's ultimately what the grand jury decided.
We are told the investigation into what happened on KSU's campus is still ongoing. Jacob Bard did post bond this morning. The Commonwealth attorney said he will be refunded. In Rowan County, a woman was arrested after leaving her children unattended. Authorities say Michaela Perry left her children, an 18-month-old and a 4-month-old, alone in a local shelter while she went to a nearby brewery. Police in Rowan County says T-shelter staff noticed signs of neglect, including bruising and a diaper rash. Perry faces 2 counts of wanton endangerment. We are now less than 2 weeks away from the WYMT Winter Blood Drive on Monday, January 5th. The KBC Blood Mobile will be in front of the station from 3 p.m. until 7 p.m. that day. All donors will receive a limited edition KBC hoodie while supplies last. KBC officials say they want to get at least 19 units of blood. And Christmas is tomorrow. If you are a last-minute shopper, don't fret. Local small businesses in Eastern Kentucky are hoping to help make that Christmas Eve shopping a little easier. I was in downtown Hazard yesterday and spoke to some of those small business owners. While some began Christmas shopping right after Thanksgiving, for others it is still on their to-do list. But local small businesses in downtown Hazard say they are working to make gift giving easy this season.
Here, we just want to have the perfect gift for anyone in your family, mom, dad, brother, sister, and we want it to be what's best for them, and it doesn't matter the price. We have $10 gifts. We have much more expensive gifts. But the thing with us is if it's a gift from you, it's special.
While many of these local businesses are offering discounted prices on holiday items, owners like Joey McKinney with Appalachian Apparel Company says it is your purchase, no matter the price, that makes a difference.
The local businesses are the ones that support your schools and your teams and your children. And we've really shown that, what we've done over the last 8 years here with this community.
And when you buy that locally made t-shirt or handmade candle, you're supporting more than just a business. You are also supporting your community.
The owners of these small businesses are your community members. These are the people that you work with. These are the people that you see in your community that are supporting other events and stuff, So it makes a real impact because you can really see who you're supporting. And also you can see how those businesses are also supporting the community.
So when you walk out with that locally purchased gift,
thank you for shopping here. Merry Christmas.
You are providing much more than just a holiday gift. Many local stores will be open today for Christmas Eve shopping. You can learn more on WYMT.com. And coming up, a Neil Diamond tribute band is getting a movie. That and more in a look of today's entertainment report.
And say goodbye to those 60s as a cold front comes through, dropping us down.